Boo, how's it going? My name's Nathan, this is Masters. So, why in the world am I hiding behind two boxes? Well, I am filled with Yetis. I got a Yeedi K600 and a Yeedi K600. And I want to give a special shout out to Yeedi for providing a review unit or two review units to review on my channel. And just as a disclaimer, this channel or this video is sponsored by Yeedi, so I did earn a small commission to do this video. But I'll keep my biases and opinions aside about this robot vacuum. Okay, so I've had the Yeedi K600 for about a month or so, and I actually put this guy in my bedroom, or my master bedroom. I also allowed this guy to run in my daughter's bedroom for about a week or so on each of the two rooms, and here are the results of that. Can you guys see that? Let me open it up for you guys. But you can see that the robot does a really good job picking up a lot of dirt and debris. Alright, let's go ahead and get these boxes out of here. So get out of here. Let's check out my cool fake plant. Yeah, I don't have to water it. It's great. Okay, let's get back on track here. Okay guys, so I got a very special cleanup challenge in this video for you guys. We got an old robot, the Deebot D77. Came out about 10-12 years ago. Versus a brand new one for 2020, the K600. They both are random based vacuums, but they also have a very similar extractor bar. They also have that physical bump sensor. They have the recharge resume. Both have handheld remotes. They also have a simple button up top. One thing though is the Deebot does have a scheduling function on top of the screen here, and this has a top loading dustbin comparison. And the design changes. Both have dual side brushes. One thing to know is that Deebot has larger side brushes. You also have your front wheel casters up front. The charging contacts on the K600 is right here, where it's more up front on the D77. You also have this extractor bar, but what I like about the K600, it's real easy to remove. Just kind of pull it out. With this guy, you actually have to take a little physical tool, and you have to take, I believe, 6 screws to take out this extractor bar, so it makes it a little bit harder to clean on the older model. Alright, if we move down, you also have these adjustable wheels on both the robots, so you can see that there's not a lot of design changes, maybe just tweaks in electronics, battery technology. This is LiPo versus, I believe, NiCad. So it's very similar. We'll see how well the two technologies compare with each other. Okay, let's weigh out the D77 dustbin. Even though it looks smaller on camera, it's actually quite large at 700 milliliters versus the K600 at 600 milliliters. But we'll definitely weigh out both the dustbins and see which one is heavier. Luckily, both robots offer washable dustbins. I'm not 100% about the filters. I don't think the filters are washable, but correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, what a satisfying click. At least I know that the dustbin won't fall off on a K600. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 1 ounce of plastic beads, and we'll do about 0.6 ounces of chips, and then about 0.43 ounces of Fun Dip to get a total of about 2.03 ounces. In this pickup challenge, we're going to try a different variety of debris, from powder to large chunks of candy to chips to plastic beads, and we'll see how well the robot can keep from scattering the debris around, and also how well they can transition over bathroom rugs. The Yeedi K600 is designed for smaller homes, maybe 1,500 square feet or less, and if you have maybe 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, this would be great. Also, if you have a larger home like myself, you can put this robot in a single room, close the door, and have the robot do its thing. It can run up to a little over an hour and a half, around 110 minutes, which the battery life is pretty good. I found that the robot could run close to that mark, around 100 minutes or so, and a little less on its high power mode. So if you're watching carefully, you can notice that the cleaning pattern is kind of random, but it does do a couple unique patterns. It does a perimeter sweep on the right side, also can do a back and forth cleaning pattern, and it can also spiral around and pick up excessive dirt. Unfortunately, this model doesn't have a dirt detection. Also, the robot can't sense when its dustbin is full. So even though I've tested a lot of high-end robot vacuums that use LiDAR, camera-based or gyro-based navigation, I'm still a fan of random navigation. The reason behind this is they do really well in a small area, and with
smart navigating robots, even though they can get the area done within a few minutes, they do require a couple runs if they miss some areas. So that's just one thing to consider if you're trying to do a small area like this. It's great to have a random option. As the years go by, companies are moving towards the smart navigating robots that use a back and forth clean pattern versus a random navigating robot. But one company that stood out and they definitely incorporate a good random navigation algorithm is iRobot. So I could probably compare the K600 to like the 6 series Roombas, like the 614. Both the iRobot 6 series and the K600 have a lot of features in common, like the simple operation like play pause button. They also have a spot clean button. One thing to know is the 6 series has a dedicated dirt sensor, the K600 doesn't, but it's a cheaper robot at $139. I will try to get a 6 series iRobot vacuum on this channel, so we'll see how well it compares to my other random navigating robots. Let's go ahead and check out the remote control feature. This is a great little handheld remote. You can steer the robot around. Unfortunately, the vacuum motor is shut off right now, so it's not picking up anything. So what you do in this mode is you steer the robot vacuum to its designated target, and you either press the spot clean or the edge clean mode to get the dirt and debris away from your baseboard. Then you can press the home button to send the robot back home to charge. So what do you guys think? Did the K600 do a good job picking up most of the dirt and debris? So the benefit of having a random navigating pattern is it can go over the area more than once in a small area, and due to just the nature of random navigations, they'll eventually pick up all the debris if given enough time. But in this pickup challenge, I gave each robot exactly 30 minutes to run. So if you like this type of video, please smash the like button, helps me gauge if this video is popular. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nathan. This is Robot Masters. I do a lot of crazy head-to-head challenges. I do unboxings, I do reviews, I do teardowns, I do tear-ups. Also, I'll be getting a lot of new products for this year, so stay tuned for that. I mean, maybe the Narwhal, maybe the Roborock T7. Oops, did I just disclose the new Roborock? Now check out the world's most advanced AI. This guy can do 100% pickup shots. Just kidding, he's terrible. Okay, all you Deebot fans out there, can you tell me the airflow or the Pascal or suction of this guy? I actually couldn't find any information on it. So if you guys know about this robot vacuum, please let me know about the specifications, because I really want to know if this guy does have any airflow. Just from the sound of it, it doesn't. Maybe like 1,000 Pascal or something, but it would be nice to know the exact numbers. So despite the D77 being about 12 years old, this guy has a lot of advanced sensors. Notice how the robot spun in a circle? Well, the dirt detection sensor was activated, so it kind of concentrated on that area. Also, the robot can do a short back and forth clean pattern to help concentrate the area. I think this robot vacuum was ahead of its time because it did come with a self-emptying bin, which I did try. Unfortunately, it only works with powder. Larger debris like chips, Skittles, it wasn't able to pick up. But what's nice about the self-emptying bin, it has a handheld vac attachment, so you could vacuum out the dirt bin, also vacuum around your home with the handheld vac. Looks like both robot vacuums did a good job covering most of the area. Now keep in mind that the dual side brushes on both vacuums spin a little too fast in my taste. I wish they kind of slowed down because they do scatter the dirt and debris around. Both models are very similar in features. They have a spot clean button, they have a handheld remote, and you can steer these guys around like an RC car. The D77 does have a scheduling feature on board. So you may notice that the D77 is doing pretty good. Mine is kind of getting stuck on my air vent, but that's one thing to note is the wheels are small on the D77, but it seems to hold its own and it can get on top of that rubber mat. Okay, so I was going to drive the robot to me, but unfortunately the remote didn't work at the time, so I had to walk over there, use my legs. Yes, I guess I could use some exercise and carry the robot back over to my testing area. Thankfully, I've been going to the gym, working out, so I was able to lift this robot up with no problem. I do like the top-loading dustbin of the D77. Makes it really handy. I wish all robot vacuums had this system. Also, you notice that the dustbin's clear. Makes it real easy to determine if the dustbin's full or not. Also, on the screen of the robot, you can see a little full icon that also indicates if the dustbin's full. Just be careful when taking out the dustbin because the one end is kind of open and you could spill all the contents. So it looks like the Deebot did beat out this K600 by 1% at 91% score. I suspect that's due to the dedicated dirt sensor, but both robots scored a 90 or above, so I'm happy with the challenge. They both got an A plus or A in my book. Okay, so let's go ahead and summarize this video. Looks like both the robots did a good job picking up the different types of debris. They're about 1.83 ounces versus 1.85 ounces of pickup, so the pickup was almost negligible. But one thing to note is both the robots were able to handle the different types of terrain. They also had good airflow, which kind of shot up, so they didn't scatter the plastic beads. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope you guys are safe out there. I'll see you guys next time, and see you later.